Welcome to HS45. I'd like to give you a brief update on my channel, which I've been running now for 6 months. But before I say that, here in the UK, COVID is still a big problem. Around where we live, we're in Tier 2, so we're not fully locked down. And we're going to get a bit of freedom at Christmas, but things are not looking too good. The situation is getting worse, unfortunately. Vaccinations have started, but I think it'll get worse before it gets better. The other thing here in the UK is the Brexit negotiations with Europe about the breakaway from Europe. And the deadline is the end of this month, December 2020. And I think they're down to fishing is the last point. So you can place your own bet whether or not we'll get a deal. We shall see, won't we? So I started HS45 with one video back in June, and it was a video made for our karate class. Because of lockdown, we'd moved onto Zoom for our training sessions, and I made a little video which I first put onto Facebook, and then I thought, well, let's experiment, let's put it on YouTube and see what happens. And that's how the channel began. I'd never tried YouTube before, and so it was all a bit of an experiment, but I quickly began to learn a lot. And I've been building this workshop for about 20 months, I suppose, and I'd got quite a lot of still shots as I bought my machines and renovated them. I wasn't taking video really because I didn't have a channel. And so first of all, I worked through the backlog of the stills that I'd got and tried to make those interesting. And then as the channel grew a little bit, I started to make video just for the channel. There's no real way of telling which videos are going to do well. And often it's the ones that you haven't really planned. You know, you wake up, you go, oh, I can make a video on that. By lunchtime, it's posted. And sometimes those do really well. And I found that trying to do second takes on things often doesn't work as well as the first take. With its imperfections, it's often better and comes across more naturally. So after 6 months, I've got 85 subscribers and 11,000 views. And just recently I've been hitting 400, 450 views a day. Now, that's not much if you were a social media personality. But if you're somebody like me with a little hobby shop and you're getting those sort of views, that's extremely rewarding. Because as a creator, I don't know you, you don't know me, I don't know what you like, I don't know where you live. So to get those sort of views at this stage is just amazing. And also HS45's becoming quite international. I'll run through some figures on the PC when I get back into the house, and I'll show you some of the reports from YouTube. But it's amazing to think that, I'll go into the detail, but it's amazing to think that I'm getting views in India, Germany, the States, and so on. You'll see, it's really rewarding. So thank you for that, thank you very much. So overall, my main message is thank you for your support, and there's more to come. Keep on watching. Have a good Christmas.
Here's just a few figures from YouTube. So today about 12,000 views, and you can see the chart here, how it starts from really nowhere with the odd spike, and then just recently it's shot up. I've absolutely no idea why. It just seems to have a life of its own. So if you're a creator and you post a video and nothing seems to be happening, don't worry, just leave it. And these are my top videos since June. So this LED flashing repair video was another of those unplanned videos. I was just round at my son's house and we had a bit of a leak and we made this quick repair. It was a bit of a bodge. We're not professionals, as I said on the video. That gets a lot of views when it rains, for obvious reasons, I think. This one, the large drill grinding jig, that did nothing for months and then suddenly has taken off like crazy. The Rapador saw, I thought that would do well because there are not many videos about that around. Robin Hood's Bay has done well, because it's a very, very popular topic around here. And then slow burners have been these two. And then some of my videos that are not popular at all have maybe only got 10 views. But I don't worry about that. I enjoyed making them, and maybe one day they'll take off. This is the bit that interests me as much as anything. So this is only over the last 7 days. Look at this, 6.5% in the States. India, 4.1%. Thank you, India. Russia, Germany, and then lower down the scale, Brazil, France, Australia, Italy, and Ukraine. Amazing. Thank you very much. So what's next? I've got a few ideas. I bought a tapping head from eBay, and I'll make a video on that. One of my videos is a tailstock alignment investigation. I'm going to follow that up and do more on that. And then some of you who have a Harrison 140 might have noticed that I'd made some changes to the oilers on the gearbox, and I've got a mini project to change those again, actually, just to improve it and make it easier to oil. And then, as I say, many videos are not planned in advance. Something happens and then suddenly there's a video. So we'll see what 2021 brings for everybody. Have a great Christmas. Thank you for watching Hacks Be Shared.